Hey guys, I wanted to do a video on whether to tune or not tune the 2025 S1000. So there's a lot of mixed reviews about doing it, or whether it should be done, or wait until the warranty. If you had 2024 or 2025 S1000, would you tune it? Which tune would you use? And would you do it during the warranty period? In my case, I'm thinking about doing it, but I'm just going to hold off a little bit because I still have the warranty on this machine. So it's really preference. I mean, I've heard people say, well, I'm just going to do it. I don't care about the warranty. Others say, no, I do care about the warranty, so I'm not going to do it yet. I'm in that latter category. I'm going to hold off and wait a bit, but there are good numbers. And of course, it's going to be unrestricted. Throttle is going to be unrestricted. It also depends on what other mods you have on the bike. Velocity stacks, filters. I mean, the warranty is 36,000 miles or 3 years, whichever comes first. Now, just to give you a little insight on what they gave me at the dealer when I did my first service. This is what they gave me. Third-party software, if ever installed, will be detected. Your warranty will be voided. So that's what they're planning to do. If at any point, at least with this particular dealer, has said that they would void the warranty. And I mean, I really don't want to do that yet. I mean, this bike is amazing as it is. I mean, with other machines, I think that my friend of mine has a 22, another friend of mine has a 23, and they had issues with idling. And it just wasn't, even with cold starts, like it wasn't staying on. So they had to get the tune, and what a difference, day and night. But with this machine, it's pretty much stabilizes. I'm going to turn it, as far as I'm concerned, it has enough power. This machine has enough power for me to use for now, the way it is, and keep the warranty. I haven't had any issues at all with a concern that people have had in the past. But you guys tell me, have you had any problems with your tune? Did you, bypass the warranty and decided to do the tune? Now, in my case, I have used a Brent tune before, but on a different bike, and I was completely impressed with it. Really am impressed with their, with their tunes. So let's turn this on what I'm talking about in terms of the idling. I'm gonna let it idle. So it kind of, goes up and down a little bit, but then it stabilizes. This bike has about 800, you saw that there, about 975. Down a little bit there, and then as you can see, it stabilizes there, right? It stabilizes there. I don't, like, I've seen other Beamers with S1000RRs where it shuts off, and it comes back on, it shuts off. This one has stable. Also, when I did the exhaust, full exhaust on this machine, I also did not I didn't need to put a servo buddy. Pretty much what I did was just keep the servo, the OEM servo right there, right over there. I kept that in there. That's what I decided to do, and there's no check engine light with that. If you don't have that, then of course you're gonna need to put in a servo buddy. But in my case, I didn't have to do that. So as you heard it, right, it kind of, went up and down a little bit, and then it stabilizes after a couple of seconds. So the way it is fine, as far as I'm concerned. You tell me, if you got a 25 and you decided to tune in, what did you think? Tell us what you think, and do you even care about the warranty, or gonna hold off and wait? In my case, I'm thinking about waiting a little bit more, and then at that point decide what I'm gonna do. This machine is amazing, especially with this the throttle. It's quick throttle here. It's like 58 degrees versus 70. You could tell right away from right there. And it's a beast. So comments and let me know what you think. Is the Brent tune, or any tune for that matter, a big difference that you need to have it, or not a big deal?